What's up, guys? I know. Where have I been for anime? Where have I been? Again, guys, like I've been saying, there's been a lot of things going on me personally. I just haven't had time to go over for any anime. Finally, was able to do Rising the Shield Hero, and I'm gonna tell you this: this season was highly intense. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys have either already seen it or you haven't. Again, I recommend this season. So the entirety of this season is based on trying to go to that country that attacked Nafami, Raftalia, everybody, and figuring out, hey, what's going on. So they go and they go to one country, and apparently it is shown this is where the Shield Hero is just appraised. So without like I want to say like 6 episodes, you get this where they go into this country. The Shield Hero is very praised. You see, of course, Atla and her brother. They are from this country, but again, the white with them being demi humans and mixed bloods and the white tiger, they are very shamed in that country, and Nafami's trying to figure out exactly the reason why, and apparently it's because their father was hailed either as a traitor or as someone that lost a battle, and he was just a certain kind of a person, but in actuality it was another character that took his life that we find out, and Atla's brother and her, they fight this character. They honor their father. They honor Nafami because of not only their devotion to him, but also what they've seen him do and to earn the right of their white tiger bloodline into this kingdom. Because the kingdom acted like, again, he was a god, and they're like, okay, why was he summoned here? And there's a lot of political nonsense that goes into this season, but at the same time, you see where Nafumi gets tired of it because he's focused on trying to get to where they can fix this issue with Raftalia. But as soon as this issue gets resolved, they're able to gain not only new allies, but also Nafumi has to make a promise to come back to be able to act like the so-called king god in that area, like they claim him to be. And the whole thing of the reason why the Shield Hero is always very compassionate, very focused on not just humans, but demi-humans, beast people, all these ones, right? And then we go into Ralph Talia's arc, where she is the descendant of an emperor because of her bloodline. And then we also see, of course, her get the powers of the former emperor. And we meet Altia's younger sister as well, which was really cool. I think that this was a hell of a season because we see what happened to this country, of the reason why they were attacking Raftalia, because they were so scared of what was going on, because the current emperor was pretty much being used and just listening to everyone rather than actually just knowing right was right and wrong was wrong. And that's pretty much what occurred. I think this season really went into the, I wouldn't say the stratosphere, but it really went into, now for me, really trying to concentrate on getting things right for the Phoenix arrival, also trying to get Raftalia in order, because again, she was having issues with knowing about where she's from and her parents, her powers, and how she has like a yin and yang thing going on with light and darkness, which was really cool. And then learning about Sedina's sister, which was really cool as well, and learning how with the Miko, how she left, her sister was pretty much put in charge of protecting the Emperor and also putting into the rules and everything of that nature. And then also we see another character that was pretty much manipulating the Emperor, trying to get him to do things that normally a Emperor would not do. And then we end off with the Spear Hero. He apparently took out the one that we absolutely hate, that one bitch. Again, I think she's gonna come back. For some reason, she always comes back. Like the song goes, "A bitch came back." And then we also see, of course, when Atla and her brother earlier on in the season went up against this lion beast character, which was dude. This guy was a heavy manipulator. He was a traitor. He was just an outright. asshole. And we find out that he killed their father from behind. Like, he just was a coward. He just didn't care. So going into season 5, I think season 5 is going to be just as intense as season 4 and 3 was, because I've noticed every season just gets more intense. So if you guys have not watched season 4 yet, definitely stop what you're doing and give season 4 a shot. You will not regret it. Let me know what you guys think about season 4. Was it really good? Was it interesting? Was it slow? To me, this wasn't slow. It kept very fast paced. It kept to the story. It added up of each character of what they were wanting to do and what they were trying to improve upon, and also added to the story, especially for the side characters. Nami, Nafumi really pretty much took a backseat to this story. He really did. He pretty much allowed Atla and her brother to take the forefront in this a little bit, and then during the other arc, we saw how he kind of let Raftalia handle that as well, because again, with her being from that country and how this country is with a lot of demi-humans and beast people and everything of that nature. So I'm looking forward to the new season. I really am. I'm glad it got announced. I was very eager to watch this new season. I was late to it, and I'm trying to catch up on other anime as we speak. So just bear with me, and there will be more anime reviews in the future. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments, and I'll see you as always on the next one.